Hello, everyone. Today we are going to install together Stable Diffusion on Mac. Stable Diffusion is a quiet, interesting tool to generate images with AI. I love it. You can modify your image. You can create very good content, beautiful images, which you can use for whatever. You can print them on cup, you can print them on canvas, and you can generate, beautiful content for your website and so on and so forth. So just to give you a little bit of an overview of what Stable Diffusion is, this is the interface of Stable Diffusion. You have different tabs here where you can do different things with your image. The most used one, I think, is text to image, where you have the prompt, you just type something like tiger in forest. Something very plain and simple. And then you press generate, and hopefully a very nice picture should come out. There are different options you may want to use here, like template step C, half G scale, which allow you to get better quality images. Okay, cool. So this is the picture we got. I'm not sure it's what I was expecting, but it's definitely a tiger in forest. We would have got probably better results if we change some options here, like increasing the sampling step or just adding some more details in our prompt or in our negative prompt. But for now, I'm happy like that. So let's install it. So the first thing we want to do is open our terminal. To do that, you can just go in the search bar and type terminal, and you have the terminal here. Now, I don't really like using this default terminal, so I'm going to use Warp, which I think is really cool. And now we are ready to start installing Stable Diffusion. So the first thing we want to do is to install Homebrew. This is the home page, and Homebrew is very useful because it allows you to install some tools which you cannot install with Apple. So if you want to install it on your Mac, it's pretty easy. You just grab this code, you copy, and you paste in your terminal. Click in here, and then we go into the terminal and we paste it. It will ask for the password of your laptop. Insert it, and then you press enter. Installed it. Okay. So after we need to install or to update the software, these are Python, Rust, Git, and others. Just copy and paste this into your terminal and press enter. If you don't have them, the terminal is just going to install them on your computer. If you have them already, no worries. The terminal will tell you that you have already installed them. The terminal is going to update them. So perfect. After that, we want to create a folder in our computer where we are going to download our Stable Diffusion model. I want to do that in my document folder. So Documents, right-click New Folder, and I'm going to call it Stable Diffusion. Call it however you want to. Now we want to download Stable Diffusion. To do that, we can go into GitHub. So we need to go into this repository, which is AUTOMATIC1111 Stable Diffusion WebUI. We go into here code and then we copy this link over here, the HTTPS link. We copied it and then back to our terminal. We diving into the folder we just created. So let's have a look to where we are. And then we go into CD Documents Stable Diffusion Home, and then is here in this folder here, which we just created within Documents where we want to paste our code, we just copied from GitHub. So we'll type git clone and then we paste cool, that was easy. If we go back to our folder and we go into Stable Diffusion, we see that there is another folder within that which is called Stable Diffusion WebUI, where we have all our documents we just downloaded from GitHub. So now that we have downloaded it, what we want to do, we want to download the wigs of the model as well. And then we need to paste them or drag and drop. Inside this folder here, you will see there is this text file which says put Stable Diffusion checkpoints here where we can find these checkpoints. There are different websites with checkpoints available. The one we are going to use today are those from Hugging Face. This is the link, and then if we scroll a little bit down, we'll see here download the weights, and we have different weights. In this case we can download both of them, we can download just one. It's really up to you. I like having more weights because when working with Stable Diffusion you can compare images generated with different weights at the same time. So I think it's quite interesting to download them. We just click on the hyperlink over here. So 1 and 2, the download is automatic. Once downloaded, I have them in my downloads folder. Here they are. And now I just want to move them into the Stable Diffusion WebUI folder. To do that we go back to this folder. So Models Stable Diffusion, and we are here. We just drag and drop or copy and paste this file. Cool. And now we have them here and we are ready to run in our terminal. So let's go back to work. What we want to do is to go into the Stable Diffusion folder we downloaded. So in this case we are in Stable Diffusion, right? So at the moment we are here, we are in this document, Stable Diffusion. So here. We want to go inside this folder here. So to do that, we just type cd and the name of the folder. And now here you will see the directories are changed to Stable Diffusion WebUI. If we look at what's inside this folder, we are going to type the name of the file and press enter. Now this is installing Stable Diffusion. It will take a little bit of time, like around 10 minutes roughly, depending on the power of your computer. So we finished downloading it. We can see here there is a URL link. We can just copy this and paste it into our browser like this and boom. We have Stable Diffusion now. How cool is that? Okay, we're done with that. So you have now Stable Diffusion on your Mac. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, just write down then in the comment section, and hope to see you soon. Bye.